Want to make the best mashed potatoes ever? Well, today we find out with Chef James at House of Don Steakhouse. Okay, James, mashed potatoes is one of the most important dishes at a steakhouse, right? It goes with every steak.
Yes.
So what's the difference between a good mashed potato and a so-so mashed potato?
First thing you need to figure out is which one is the best for you. Which kind of mashed potato are you looking for? Are you looking for smooth, silky, rich and buttery? There is only mashed potato for yourself. So we have two types of potato, which are really common. You can find anywhere in Canada, any groceries.
This is the Russell or russet.
No, this is a russet.
This is the russet?
So this is a russet. This is a Yukon we call yellow potato.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you. So russet is best for the baked potatoes.
Okay.
Yukon Gold is a perfect one for the mashed potatoes.
Okay. Okay, so the type of potatoes I want, it's really hard to say because different mashed potatoes for different occasions depends what you eat it with, right?
Yes.
Are we just eating it by itself right now?
Yes.
Well, I think at home, in my opinion, it's easy to make just potato side, but it's hard to make silky and buttery.
No, like you can make everything silky and buttery. So for the first time, I rather you start with a beginner level, which is the Yukon Gold. Okay, so let's start with this potatoes. Okay. The first thing I want you to do is peel your potatoes.
Okay. So the first thing we need to do is peel the potatoes. I didn't know this was I thought this was already peeled.
Oh no, it's not. It's not.
Oh, this is what the skin color looks like. Okay, so I'll try peeling it and you tell me if I have a correct technique.
Well, as long as you peel it, it's like...
Well, efficiency is important. One thing we have to, right?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so, man, it's kind of nervous doing in front of you. So when you're peeling these potatoes, how accurate should I be? Like, because right now I'm just doing it roughly, right?
Here is some part it's really hard to peel, right? But all this surface is pretty like flattened. Yeah. So what we do is we do this way.
Also, one technique I saw you do that I wasn't doing is you're putting your thumb on your hand as you're pulling down.
Yes.
Yes. I was just keeping it in air.
This one will make sure that your peeling is much more steady because you don't want something like when you peel it, like the blade goes onto your finger. Right. It's pretty sharp.
Okay, let me try. I got 2 minutes to master this. Okay, so we're gonna hold it like this. You put your thumb down. Oh, wait, how did you do it? Oh, you put it on your hand because your hand is bigger.
Yes.
You can reach over. My hand doesn't reach to my hand, so I can put it beside the potato.
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna take some practice. I'm just gonna do my best for now.
Oh, it's okay. Like the most important thing in the kitchen when you start cooking is you need to get used to it. No, the biggest problem when you're using something like with a blade is you are using your hand, like you are using your power, your energy
I should be using the
peel
tool.
it. Yes, so let the knife do the work. That's why in kitchen, a chef will always keep their tool very sharp enough.
Okay, I'll try this last one and then I'll do the rest of my practice at home.
Here we go.
I'll do 2 weeks of practice at home. So let the tool do the work. Okay. I'm still really tense. I can feel it in my shoulder. Wow, I'm definitely getting tired peeling this one potato, so I need to find a way to be more efficient. Check my potato.
Nice.
Okay.
Actually, you do a really good job.
Right.
Yes. So now I want you to cut the potatoes. When you cut the potatoes, because you don't want to boil, because about efficiency, right? Yeah. You don't want to boil your whole potato this way because you see, smaller, larger, medium. So what we want to do is we cut it into about 1 centimeter thick.
Is this 1 centimeter or 1 inch?
1 centimeter.
That's 1 centimeter?
Yes. So when you cut it about same thickness, you're gonna cook evenly in the oven.
Oh, my cuts are uneven.
Oh, it's okay. Okay.
It's pretty uneven, but...
Yeah, it's okay. So for the potato, we are going to pop into the steamer.
Okay, so what should they be doing for the steamer at home?
Like you can literally, any Chinese grocery store, you ask for a steamer pot, they have a steamer pot.
The wooden ones or the
metal the metal one.
Because I usually steam with wood at home.
Oh, you mean the bamboo one, right? Yeah, you can use that one as well. So for this thickness, it's about, and then we will check the texture. So for the time when we steam the potatoes, we are going to make our cream, okay? So we have potato skin in here, and now we have butter and cream. So that's another trick I'm going to tell you.
36% cream.
Yes, instead of carry a milk and the butter in my restaurant, I like to carry cream. because after we call it overwick, you get butter and buttermilk from this.
Right.
I only need to heat up this.
Start getting this ingredient for our home cooking. Okay, let's move on. So we just want to put enough to...
No, like you can always boil a lot of cream and then drain it over at the end. So you can literally just use this one and make a potato soup.
Okay, really forcing everyone to become full-time home cooks. They gotta use cooking all the time. So what's going on here? You put the whipping cream here, you're heating it with the peel. This is on a how high of a flame?
I like to use it on top flame.
Oh, it'll bubble over?
Yes, it will bubble over. And one more thing is because it's so high content so high fat content in it,
it also burns.
It's very easy to burn.
Yeah.
But for me, at the moment it burned, it formed caramelized.
Okay.
So I want some kind of like, I like my milk to be caramelized a little bit.
Okay, so the milk is starting to have a layer of skin here.
Yes.
So what is this called when the skin starts to form?
So that skin is mostly from the fat, which is the butter, like the milk fat, from the glucose, also from the protein.
Okay.
So which is all the flavors that come from.
It's like I'm studying for my exam last minute.
So now, when we get that thing, we keep it at a low temperature, let it simmer, let all the potato flavor coming out. So over here,
okay, our potato is done.
I think pretty much it's done. So how do you check is your potato done or not? Just simply grab a knife or grab something like a toothpick.
So what is a done texture? Let me try first actually.
Try it.
Okay, so let me
find the most thick one.
This thick one, this one?
Yes. Did you feel any kind of thing that's kind of block you going through it?
So this is what I feel good is like it's the same throughout.
Yes.
It didn't get, if it's not cooked enough, it would get harder once it reaches the middle, right?
So that means you still have the common sense about cooking, right?
So one thing I need to know right now when I'm doing this at home is how do I know how long steamed potatoes and how do I know how to do this?
So let's do this way. So normally, most of the time we talk about the timing is based on the thickness of the potato. I would say about this thickness, steam it for 7 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Based on how much potato are you going to put into the steamer.
Okay.
Because the more potato you put into the steamer, the more heat they absorb. So the longer the time it needs. Right?
There's so much science behind this.
No, cooking is science, bro. Now we grab our equipment, which is pretty commercial for a restaurant. We call it potato ricer. So you can see all these small little holes on it.
It's gonna make it like
when you push it down, it will
make it like
coming
a
out.
pasta thing.
Yes. So now, what we want to do is, I want you to rice our potatoes. So now it's your time to
come take a look. Come look at this. Okay, so it's all in here right now, and then I've never used this before, but it's gonna drop out from the bottom. So, oh, this is not easy. Maybe because I'm lifting it in the air, right?
Yes.
But they need to see. Okay, I'm gonna put it down now.
Okay, yeah.
How do you do it like this?
Yes.
This is like a workout. Holy, this is not easy.
No, is that because you push it almost to the bottom, man?
Okay.
So
you need to put more. Okay.
Yes.
Can't fill it up all the way?
No, because that will lose all the, see?
And what is this layer? This is just overflowing. We have to put it back in, right?
Yes, we have to put it back
We don't want this to drop in here.
We don't want this.
Let me show you what our potatoes look like right now. It looks like rice. Later on when we do put it all together with the cream, it's gonna absorb really easily, right?
So over here, we have all the potatoes.
Yes.
And now, we're going to strain our cream out.
How do I know when this is done?
As long as it starts boiling, it's done.
All we're doing is infusing the potato skin flavor into the cream.
Yes.
Okay.
That's total all the thing we are doing.
Also doing this, it actually makes the flavor so much more balanced. It fills the flavor a little bit more.
So now we have the potato over here. Normally everyone will give you a recipe.
I see.
But from me, I want you to feel, to taste which texture is the one that you want the most. So it's like only a little bit.
Okay. Okay, I want it like super like.
So you want my short option one? The same one I'm serving you that day, right?
I wanted like like things you would rarely do at home.
Okay.
Right.
It's not ready yet. It's just like, see, when you see your potato start flowing down, that means that's the texture we are looking for.
Okay.
But it's still clumpy. So now we are going to do something super Michelin, super fine dining, which is grab another bowl and grab a fry mash. goes through the mash, fine mash.
Okay, so we're just really making it fine.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
So remember, we were not doing any seasoning at the beginning. So over as the last step is the time you seasoning. So we want to control the flavor over at the end, not the beginning. So now you finish everything to process your own potato. At the beginning, we talk about what texture are you looking for.
Yeah.
And now we go through the fine mash for your most silky smooth one.
Right.
Now you can have a taste on it to see is this the texture you're finally looking for.
Is this the silkiest it can get?
You can put more liquid in.
But more liquid in, then it starts to get really creamy, right?
It starts to get really creamy, but it starts to get soupy. For me, this is the texture I will serve to my customer.
Yeah. For me, this is already like 95% good. I'm just thinking, how do I make it a little bit better? But we don't need perfection,
because that 5% that you are missing is because you are eating it blunt.
Okay.
That's seasoned. Salt. If you want to, you can get this kind of thing everywhere.
Okay. Black truffle.
Black truffle paste.
Paste? Is that expensive?
Well, $50 for a jar.
That's not expensive.
It's not crazy.
That's
expensive.
a lot of paste, yeah.
Yes. So you want to have a taste on this one?
Sure. You taste the flavor, but it's not too heavy like the oil.
Because we still want to taste the flavor of the. Truffle oil is a science thing. It's a scientific thing. It's not from real truffle.
So if I were to make this by myself, I should mix this first before I add the salt.
Yes.
But you already know.
Because I already know. Yeah. So I'm going to add a pinch.
It gives a really nice color as well.
And you can smell that really truffle flavor coming out, right?
Well, it's not overly strong. You smell it. You have to smell
over
it
now, after all the seasoning,
right?
You can taste the real flavor from it.
If I was eating this by itself, yes, a little bit more salt. Yes. If I had this with a steak, that'd probably be okay because steak is pretty salty.
Is salty. So now, over at the end, you can grab a nice bowl.
So to what level, let's say if I was cooking for my friends at home, to what level of perfection should I try to achieve?
As long as they feel happy about what you bring.
They feel happy or you gotta feel happy?
No, you feel happy. It's
But I'm never happy. I'm always trying to make it better.
Oh, shake it down. Now you have something you can send to your friends.
Let's take this look. Beautiful mashed potatoes, silky smooth. I treat food as an art. I want to know what the chef did. Right? So I always start with a small bite. That's good. I taste the truffle for sure.
Yes.
The potato, I can taste the starch. Yes. And I think if we didn't do that thing, it'd be a lot less starchy. Yes. Right? It'd just be a little bit more whipping cream.
Yes.
For me, I personally would have added a little bit more salt.
Yes.
But yeah, that's pretty good. If you guys enjoy these longer, more super in-depth videos, let us know. If you want it to be a little bit more concise, let us know as well. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out this video.